Hi guys, and welcome to the second dev blog for Battlefront 2, the Clone Wars mod. First off, I'm in the process of tuning the mortar the heavy assault Super Battle Droid has, and I'm currently pretty happy with it. However, I'm considering making it a chargeable weapon with increased range and velocity the longer you hold it down. The mortar can end up being a nasty surprise when you turn around a corner to find yourself face to face with a heavily armed droid. Next, we have new visual and sound effects for the EMP grenade and thermal detonator. They have new trail icons designed to look like holograms. I felt this was more noticeable than a simple red or blue glow surrounding a grenade. The standard Super Battle Droid and rocket-propelled Super Battle Droid now support appropriate animations for their dual-wrist blasters. The outer ring of the reticle has been removed entirely after feedback I got that it was large, cumbersome, and ultimately useless from a gameplay perspective. Currently, the ammo count tickets are still present. This may change in the future. The most important thing I worked on in the last month was improving the balance between the two teams. I've largely succeeded thanks to the multitude of small gameplay changes. One of which, that is most important, is that every clone now has the ability to provide first aid to his fellow clones, but not himself. This means that if you stick together with your brethren, you're more likely to stay alive not just because of the added firepower in the environment, but because they will be healing you. The standard Super Battle Droid now has a defense buff it can give its allies, so that they can take twice as much damage for a limited time. This was to symbolize the importance of the Super Battle Droids as a strong line of offense or defense, making them even more of a threat or asset. Last, but not least, I received some feedback about the visors being too bright. This was something I had been aware of, so I rectified as to hopefully prevent any further complaints. Now, Clone's visors will at least somewhat accurately depict the map they're currently on. In this case, when he is looking around you can see the tan colors of the buildings surrounding him, but you can also see the blue sky when he looks up. In this next month, among the things I want to improve or replace is the Clone Medic class, as currently it is rather redundant. Next, I want to continue working on the balance between the two teams as my gameplay is the largest focus I have right now. I am working on art and sound as well, but only in between testing the balance of the teams. And now, a word from my fans. Now, let's visit ModDB to see if there's any more feedback before I wrap this video up.
You black piece of shit! What's the point of this mod anyway? Battlefront 3 will be released in December by the time this shit releases, and everyone will move on to Battlefront 3 and not play Battlefront 2, so you should just cancel this crappy buggy looking mod.
That is some fantastic feedback I received. Thank you for that. I would like to point out, however, it is unlikely DICE will include the Clone Wars in the Battlefront game. Perhaps it will be available later on as DLC, but if that does happen, it is most likely going to be based off of the films, aka the prequel trilogy, and not the 2008 Clone Wars TV series as this mod is. More importantly, as always, I've been making this project for myself. I was disappointed with every other Clone Wars game on the market, including Republic Heroes. They weren't the games I wanted to play, and that is why I'm making this mod, so I can play the game I want to play. Thank you for watching, and catch you next time.